Hi everyone, my name is Emily Armstrong and I am a certified mystical life coach with MSU. Today I'm taking a moment to speak to the blended experience the work at MSU has offered me in connecting and healing both the human side of myself and my soul. Really what I see as the kind of true mystical element of this work. So before coming to MSU, I pretty much was firmly wedged in the 3D. I didn't consider myself to be spiritual or even into well-being. I only had a kind of deep seed of awareness, I suppose, that there was so much more out there than I was perceiving. And then the birth of my daughter in 2019 at home, it really cemented that deeper reality for me. It was deeply transcendental, and I was really set on a path, on a search, really, which led me here to MSU. So let me preface this by saying there's a kind of a richness in this reality that this is quite challenging. It's challenging to put words to because language just doesn't cut it, to be honest. And doing this work with MSU has really enabled me to see what was hidden from me now. And I was able to kind of recognize that Source was in constant communication with me, you know, with everything and everyone. And I mean, really, it's constant communication. And I find sometimes that communication difficult to verbalize, but I'm learning. So mysticism often denotes mysterious, you know, which it is. I'm often in complete wonder of the awesomeness of this kind of hidden reality, but I have also come to understand that Source is actually very self-revealing. I guess a student, really, as I started to clear the decks of my programs, that weight, I started to get access to this feeling of stillness. My ability to kind of tune into the connection I have with everything is started to come online. And the more I cleared, it's like the volume got louder, you know, the sensations got stronger. And so my body has also experienced upgrades, I guess you could call them, where there's more light and life force coming into the cells of my body. So as I kind of clear my programs, and I'll admit sometimes it kind of feels very uncomfortable. It's quite a step change for the material body to upgrade. So there's that. But one of the most profound results of holding more light is I was able to invite in my higher self to integrate into my body. So this is, you know, one of the most profound mystical experiences I've had to date. There's been many, but this is one of the most profound. And I held the intention for integration for a while, and I had done certain things to outside of some of the work to also try and support that, to encourage that that to happen. And yeah. Then one day, quite suddenly, my higher self just decided to move from the space outside of me. I could often feel predominantly, but also see on occasions in terms of light and movement, my higher self. And so she decided to kind of make the jump quite literally into my body and jumped into the upper part of my back between my shoulder blades. And to say I was surprised is kind of an understatement. But over the kind of preceding few days, it felt more and more like she had sort of melded into my body. So when that happened, my communication with my higher self became very fluid. Like there was, and feels like there's no separation. There's only obviously just a deep reverence for that part of my soul. Yeah, super profound. So I've also had experiences with connecting with the elements. And somehow I've become able to kind of translate specific encounters with, it's mostly air and water, into words. So it's early days, but I've experienced quite a lot of encouragement and appreciation. Sometimes it kind of supercharges my effort, so the direction I'm going in, and sometimes it's more directional communication from those elements. So that's been super profound as well. And it's also the case with other beings too. So trees, some really profound support and messages I've had from trees and continue to have. And also winged creatures. So many birds, beautiful experiences of messages and support, and sometimes instruction, direction from birds, and also moths. Really fascinating. And so it's ever evolving and so incredibly touching in ways I really can't describe right now, but hopefully you can feel that. So there's a flavor of my mystical experiences and with this work. And if you feel called to participate, please don't allow your mind to stop you. Just take the leap, and I'll see you there. Thank you.